Pancreatic cancer has the highest mortality rate of all major cancers. 75% of patients with pancreatic cancer die within the first year of diagnosis. 94% of patients who will die within 5 years of diagnosis, and only 6% survive more than 5 years. The sources that I've used to present my speech today, I used the Pancreatic Cancer Facts, Annual Report, Results and Accomplishments, Vision of Progress, and that was all from pancan.org. I used the index and the causes from cancer.org. I used Wikipedia, and then I got my quotes from inspirationpeak.com and brainyquote.com. My name is Morgan Edwards, and I'll be speaking about the cancer that Steve Jobs passed away from, which is pancreatic cancer. I'll also be discussing the importance of donating to the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network in order to help raise awareness and support the cure for cancer. Chris Van Hollen once said, although awareness of cancer's prevalence in the United States improves and medical advances in the field abound, pancreatic cancer has largely been absent from the list of major success stories. This is the mission statement for the organization. The Pancreatic Cancer Action Network fulfills its mission through a comprehensive strategy that combines directly funding research, generating public policy, providing patient services, and extending community outreach and education nationwide. In 2011, it's estimated that there are 44,030 new cases of pancreatic cancer in the U.S. Pancreatic cancer is the 10th most commonly diagnosed cancer, and it's the 4th leading cause of cancer death in the U.S. Although many cancers now have a substantial survival rate, pancreatic cancer has only improved from 3% to 6% since 1975. You can see how there's a need for a higher survival rate from this cancer. Pancreatic cancer is more common in people over the age of 55. It's also linked with risk factors like smoking, diabetes, and lack of exercise, but can also occur in people without risk factors. The reason I'm presenting this speech today is because of Steve Jobs. He was diagnosed with a far less aggressive type of pancreatic cancer in 2003. That was known as the islet cell neuroendocrine tumor. Through his struggle with cancer, he had to have 2 leaves of absences and also had a liver transplant. He resigned from Apple CEO in August 2011 and later died October 5th, 2011 from pancreatic cancer. From what we get, we can make a living. From what we give, however, makes a life. And this is said by author Arthur Ashe. I propose to help the people who are struggling with pancreatic cancer by donating to the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network. And I hope that my listeners will follow in my actions and donate as well. It doesn't take much effort. All $2 is better than anything. Every penny counts and it goes towards something. All you have to do is go to the pancan.org site, click on the Donate Now button, and then it'll bring you to a list of donation options, and then just a general donation. Your donation is guaranteed to be used appropriately. It'll either go to funding private research, providing patient support, advocating for greater public awareness, and it can also go to more government focus on funding cures for pancreatic cancer. Since 2003, the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network has awarded over $10 million in research funds to 62 scientists at prestigious biomedical research institutions across the U.S. This is why your donation is needed to help organizations like this to continue to give money for research and to help others. One of the scientific advances that have been made due to donations is the enhanced understanding of the use of vaccines to stimulate a patient's immune system to attack cancer cells. From a medical standpoint, that's a very good breakthrough because it can also help the way that we treat diseases in the future. If you donate and increase awareness for pancreatic cancer, your life will be positively influenced by knowing in your heart that you've given what you can in order to help the lives of other people and their families who are fighting a difficult battle with pancreatic cancer. With the donations that the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network receives, the results that should be expected are more efforts to raise awareness and more medical advances towards a cure. The network intends by 2020, they plan on doubling the survival rate of pancreatic cancer along with better treatments and eventually finding a cure. I understand that some people can't donate and some people can. If you are able to help, then that's better than not being able to. And then also, without donations, organizations like the one I've mentioned today can't survive and continue to move forward in finding a cure. By the end of the year, almost 37,660 people will have died from pancreatic cancer, and without help from other sources, sadly, the number isn't going to decrease. Now that I'm coming to the end of the speech, I just want to leave y'all with this. There are people in the world working their life away trying to help put a stop to this terrible disease, not just pancreatic cancer, but all cancers in general. No one can do it alone, and as you can see, it hasn't been an easy task for mankind, but I believe that we're on our way to making a breakthrough. When we donate, we give faith and courage to people who are fighting cancer and help the researchers and organizations to continue on their path to creating a cancer-free